Yes people, what is good? I am BA, back once again with another movie reaction. This week we are back on A Quiet Place and we are on part 2. Now I did a bit of research after reacting to A Quiet Place, so I've heard that they're making a third one. Obviously I haven't even seen the second one yet, but I do know that Cillian Murphy joins the cast, so the cast has upped its ante for part 2. And where did we leave off? Well, basically those monsters ended up attacking the farmhouse. The father sacrificed himself to save the two kids, and the mother and the two kids and the newborn baby are all still safe. And it ended with the revelation of the daughter realising that her hearing aid had been specially modified by the father to be the one frequency that these monsters can't handle. So it sort of ended on a little cliffhanger, even though I'm assuming the very next scene was going to be her putting it back up to the speaker as the monsters came into the property and basically destroying them all at the same time. Those were the family members still alive at the end of the first one. I'm looking forward to seeing where the sequel takes this concept with the family members still alive. My one criticism was of the first film that I would love to know where these monsters came from and how this all transpired, so maybe we'll get to learn a little bit more about the origin of these monsters in this one. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this, so without further ado, let's get into it. This is A Quiet Place Part 2. Let's check it out and see what it's saying to it. It's a shame the father character isn't going to be in this one. He played quite an important role in the first one. I feel like we're going to miss him. Still a ghost town. At least you would get your choice of car. It's like, do you want to drive a Lexus today? Should we go for the Tesla? The world is our oyster. As long as you don't mind the sound monsters chasing after you. Oh! That's the dad. Is this a prequel? No way, this'll be interesting. That's funny that I assumed it was still the post-apocalypse even though it hasn't happened yet, just due to the quietness of the street. Apparently this place was a ghost town pre- and post-apocalypse.
What happened?
A bomb, I think.
You would think with that explanation, it's got to either be a government facility had an explosion which released these creatures they were experimenting with or creating themselves, or literally a meteorite hitting Earth bringing these things into the Earth. I could be wrong, but I see that as the only two possibilities, if an explosion was what started this. That's cool though, I was just saying we were going to miss the father character. It's good to see a bit more of him. I don't know if the entire movie's going to be a prequel or just the opening segment, but it's a good choice.
First time through the order? Third. What any?
Oh, there's Cillian Murphy. Well, the fact that he's in this scene makes me think this is going to be a prequel. There's the poor kid that ended up getting killed because he turned on the rocket ship. Rest in peace to this little dude.
What's the ending of that game? Third.
Also, if I read it correctly, I think the guy playing the father directed both of these movies. He did a good job. Confirmed it was Cillian Murphy's radio that started it all. Goddamn radios. The dog knows something's up.
Strike two!
So they did come from space. That certainly looks like a meteorite. Or a crashing spaceship or something? You wouldn't imagine such an evolved organism being brought down with a meteor. Obviously, small organisms could possibly be carried via meteorite, but a quadruped creature with fully evolved hearing and shit, you just wouldn't imagine that would be able to travel via meteorite through space. But then what the fuck do I know? I've never travelled on a meteorite, so I might have it all wrong. If you've travelled on a meteorite, let me know in the comments.
Think out by Walker's farm.
Oh shit! No way, so straight away they just started attacking. It's always crazy when we get the deaf daughter's perspective of what's going on as well. It's the same visual panic with none of the audio noise, it's almost creepier. What the fuck? I hope we find more about what that thing in the sky was. It still makes little sense to me that these fully evolved creatures could travel down via meteorite, but they also seem too primitive to have a spaceship. I'm surprised there isn't more civilians pulling pistols out. No one seems to be armed here. Yeah, you're gonna be doing a lot of that in the future. Get used to that shit. There must be so many of these things as well. They're instantly everywhere. Also, much respect to the father for instantly identifying that shutting the fuck up might be a good idea. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, it's really good at spotting people as well. Like, they weren't even making noise and it instantly found them all. I mean, I don't know how those people were creating enough noise for it to instantly identify their locations. I thought it would have just maybe attacked the phone. Is this us back in the present now? This film is throwing me all over the place. It was cool to see the moment it started happening though. Again, I demand more explanation as to what the fuck that was in the sky. Okay. So you're telling me they were only using Cillian Murphy for a quick flashback? He's got to come back into this movie. Don't remember a fire starting. How the fuck did that happen? That's the last thing they need. Oh, thank God. I was hoping we weren't going to have to see another nail stepping on. I could do without that this time, movie. Was that an amplifier? Nice, baby Moses is back in his box. It is an amplifier. It was an amplifier. Ah, that's clever as shit, so she could make like a portable version of that thing. That would be cool. I was wondering what she was doing, looking for the oxygen tank for the kid. All the corn you can fucking eat. I hope you like corn. Do you like corn on the cob? Otherwise you are going to have some problems in this new world. Oh jeez. Any little noise in this movie is so tense. That baby is going to grow up with so much trauma. You don't know what I've been through. I was raised in a little baby Moses box with an oxygen tank. There was a fire barrel there. Does that mean other people are nearby? Again, amazing cinematography. I love a good drone shot or an aerial shot. What the fuck? Who's putting sound traps out like that? If there's human survivors, why would they do that? That'll just alert monsters, no? Also, there doesn't seem to be a monster around here. It would have showed up by now. Ah, shit! What is it with these movies and wanting to destroy people's feet? First film we had a nail, now we've got a fucking snail trap. Can everyone please just shut the fuck up? Fucking hell, bro, are you trying to get killed? I know it hurts, but you know what the repercussions of screaming are. Nice, that's a good little combo they got going. She puts the audio thing on for it to open up its head armour, and then the mum gets the shotgun blast for the kill. The sniper's got to be impressed. They didn't even need his help. This has got to be Cillian Murphy. This is a crazy facility he's been surviving in. This factory is rife for knocking something over and attracting the monsters. Jesus Christ. These things are so relentless. Thank God, I thought I was about to kill the mum there. No, just felt like an idiot. Is that a little soundproof vault or a furnace or something? Good hiding place.
There's not enough food. Water, there's not enough anything.
That's fair. Everyone has to fend for themselves in times like this. So I don't understand why they left the farmhouse, but now they are asking him for his help. Did they just feel like they wouldn't be able to survive on what they had left at the farm? Because they're certainly burdening this guy. But it's good to see Cillian Murphy being the guy who is being burdened. Is it Cillian? Killian? Not sure how you pronounce it. I'm gonna go with Killian, because you know, Killian. It's quite gangster. Lucky that furnace is soundproof. This boy has zero chill when it comes to making his pain audible. And why did he have his stopwatch set like that? Is that the maximum amount of time he thought the hunters would be looking for them? Or is that the maximum amount of time you can be in the furnace while still having oxygen?
Feedback from the microphone.
It just works. I don't know.
I think the father knew what was going on with that, but aside from that, it's an alien piece of technology now that he's dead.
I didn't reach the bone.
As long as he's not got a broken bone, he's fine. Just needs to watch out for infection, but as long as the wound's superficial, he'll be okay.
And Nora?
11 weeks ago.
So he's basically a father that's lost his entire family, and they're a family that's lost their father. It's a good partnership.
Did you know it was him?
Yes.
They've been letting off distress beacons every night, and this guy's just been ignoring them every night. Gotta love your neighbours.
What they've become. You don't know, do you? I do.
Yeah, you would imagine that, as many post-apocalyptic movies show, you know, the humans that do survive tend to be pieces of shit. Looking to rob you, sexually assault you, take all your belongings, or kill you. Or eat you. Hopefully he warms up by the end of this movie. You can completely understand why he'd be so disconnected and jaded though, having lost his entire family. I'd be the same. I wouldn't want burdened with the potential of losing more people I got attached to. I'd probably do better just fending for myself. Oh, I wish I knew sign language. Not exactly sure what she's trying to convey here. Did she say it's not a song? I wish I knew what they were talking about. I'm trying to grasp it, but still not sure. I wonder if these monsters would be able to tear through steel like that. Obviously they were able to get through the metal at the grain silo, but would they be able to get through, you know, tough layers of steel like in this factory? This might be the best defensive structure they would be able to find. Why is this girl always wandering off on solo missions? Stop doing it!
He'd look you right in the eye and he'd tell you that his little girl is absolutely the kind of person worth saving.
Oh, come on, you have to do it, Cillian. She seriously needs to stop doing this shit though. She went away for a solo wander in the last film as well. This is only ever going to lead to trouble. Just petrified bodies and shit all around you. None of the belongings really mean anything anymore. I was thinking what could she effectively loot off of these corpses, but nothing. Unless they had more ammunition or food or water, nothing else means anything. Ugh. Even seeing the hands and legs of these petrified bodies is fucking gross. I still want to know what her game plan is. What is she here for? What is her goal? Oh, first aid kit. Clever. Jesus Christ. I don't expect jump scares from this movie, so they are like working better than a normal horror's jump scares would. Fuck off. These things have got quite the response time, by the way. Take that, you prick. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. No! That was a good shot as well. How did it not kill it? Hey, Cillian Murphy did show up. Thank God. Good teamwork. So her whole mission there was just to get a first aid kit. That was so risky. Why didn't she just say that plan to the entire group to see if everybody wanted to go? Would have been way safer.
Taking you back.
Go back with him. This girl is crazy. I do love the fact that she communicates in sign language and it's obviously helped that family survive. I do wish they had subtitles sometimes, or I was a bit less ignorant towards what the signs meant so I could follow along perfectly. Ah shit. Oxygen is running low. Next problem incoming. What's she looking for? Has he just left her? No way, they just fell asleep there and they abandoned her. And he took her radio equipment. Did he really just do that? Hey, thank God. Cillian, I was about to hate you there. I was gonna say, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. He seems like he's just scared to get attached to more people after losing his whole family, but he doesn't seem like the type that would double cross them like that. I hope I'm right. Yeah, make sure you drop that lid real careful. Again, unsure as to what they're saying in this conversation. She obviously wants him to stay in that thing, he wants to follow her. Whew. Every time that lowers, I feel tense. Oh, the mum's going to visit the son's grave. R.I.P. to the little dude. He just wanted a toy rocket ship. Oh, she left a wedding ring on it. That's a fucking shame, man. He's being a good big brother considering he's dealing with snare trap pain. Seems like an unnecessary time to put the baby in the box. They might need that later on. Please don't do anything dumb while your mum's not there. I don't like everyone being separated right now. Something bad is going to happen to one of these three groups. I also think these guys should have went back to base and got the whole group before they went to investigate this boat. Creepy industrial version of a scarecrow right there. What she needs to be doing is looking for a new oxygen tank. Who the fuck was that? Hopefully just another cool human. It didn't look like one of the monsters. Hey, she is getting a new oxygen tank. Good thinking. Everyone's motivations are clear right now except this boy's. What is he benefiting from walking around this place? Cillian Murphy's character is quite the artist. Is that a kid? How the fuck has she survived all by herself? What the fuck? I knew that boy was gonna make a noise. Oh no, these people don't look friendly, and there is a shitload of them. You dumbass. Why didn't you just stay down there? These people better not hurt this girl. You fucking idiot! Oh, this boy is frustrating the life out of me right now. Please tell me these people are friendly. They definitely don't look it though. Oh my god, mate. You are such a twat. This is again so suspenseful. Exactly the same as the first one. Are they just robbing her of everything? Don't you dare steal your baby brother's oxygen. Okay, sharing is acceptable. Fuck off. Don't let them take this girl with them. Ah, smart. Diving in the water probably is the safest thing for her right now. This is getting tense. This is the one time I'm rooting for the monsters. Kill all these pieces of shit. I wonder if when it opens up its ear armor, if you just put a gun in its ear, if you could get a clean kill with a pistol. Please everyone be okay. Nice, freed by the other guy getting annihilated. Even better.
Marcus, wake up.
Everything is happening at once right now. Oh, can it not swim? It seemed to be struggling there. Thank God. They make a good little team, this girl and Cillian. It's like The Last of Us. And now they've got a boat. I don't exactly know how they can use it, but that's definitely a step forward. And nobody died, which is definitely a best case scenario, because I thought they were all about to die there. Did she lose her speaker system though? So that little weapon they had is no longer there. I know she's still got the hearing aid which causes it, but the little amplification system she made is lost, I think. Where have they gotten to now? They're still not back at the base, I know that. These people don't seem concerned about making noise. These people seem chilled as fuck. How have they managed this? Oh, no way, that's the actor from Gladiator and all those other films. He's a good actor.
How long did it take?
It's under 2 days.
That's determination.
Well, in a post-apocalypse, you got a lot of free time, so 2 days is nothing. This place looks so chilled though. Imagine having a gazebo with the lighting still intact during a post-apocalypse. Yeah, there's sound monsters, but you got a nice view of the ocean. Can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs.
I'm nothing like him. You are.
You're doing your best, mate. Don't be so hard on yourself. So even though these two have figured all this shit out and got a boat, they have to go back to the factory first to get the mother and the son, no? Also, side note, fuck you movie, another hour and a half and you're not gonna go into these things' origins in any way. Just a little fire in the sky, yeah. I'm never gonna know where these things came from, am I? So the monsters touched down at that little place. Oh no, don't make noise just now, bro. Fuck, it's just going to annihilate this entire community. These people were so chill as well. These monsters are such efficient killing machines. Absolutely one-hit kill everyone. The only person I've seen that they didn't one-hit kill actually was the dad at the end of the first movie. That was a good 180 reverse there. It needed to be. Oh, Jesus. Do these things ever take a break? I've never seen one of these things just like sleeping, chilling. No, always on constant murder.
I have to get back to my family.
No! You can't kill such a good actor so quickly. Fuck. He was only there for a scene. Rest in peace, he's a great actor. At least he survived Gladiator. I don't think either of them have a weapon now either, do they? They haven't got the sound amplifier, they haven't got the shotgun, the rifle. Ah, shit, and that oxygen tank is going to run out now. It's going to be one between the three of them in a minute. Where are they? Are they at a radio station? That would be a good thing to amplify the hearing aid on. Well, at least now we know this thing has two weaknesses. Weird sound frequencies and swimming. I thought they would be able to swim just because in the first one submerged itself, but I suppose it was very shallow water, so that makes sense. I think the mum and the son are safe. I think the one at the factory has gone away. Hopefully. Oh, fuck off. Oh, be careful. That was some ninja footwork, but the squeak of the draw sold it out. Oh, if only they had a gun. It's at its weakest when its head armor opens up like that. These guys are just weaponless. So that is a radio station. Must be the source of where that song's coming from as well. If she can get her hearing aid onto that speaker system, they'll be able to broadcast it through every radio. That would be a game changer. Squeakiest fucking door I've ever heard. Oh god. The mum and son better not die. Put the hearing aid on that speaker right now. Now put it under the radio mic. This is going to be epic. And then will the son be able to play it through the radio inside the furnace as well? I think that's what's going to happen. Yes. Oh, thank God. Nice. The son has done some dumb shit in this movie, but he's completely redeemed himself in this moment. Please, nothing fuck up. Yes. Oh, that was awesome. The kids come in clutch. Well, considering you were a liability this entire film, well done to the son. I knew the daughter would be fine. She's always been resourceful, but the son this entire film has been shit. But when we needed him the most, radio gun combo. Even more impressive though, the daughter did it with a melee weapon. Got into stabbing range on the motherfucker. Okay, and that was A Quiet Place Part 2, and I will be back in just a minute with my thoughts on that. So, A Quiet Place Part 2, what did I think of that? Well, first of all, I want to say, you're always unsure when going into a sequel what sort of quality you're going to be getting in comparison to the first film. Sometimes you're pleasantly surprised, sometimes incredibly rarely it's superior to the original, and sometimes is a complete drop-off in quality. I would say I was definitely pleasantly surprised by this sequel. In my opinion, it's of an almost identical quality to the first. So much so, you could have put them both together and it probably would have ran as one long seamless movie with a very similar tone, a very similar quality of writing, directing and acting all the way through. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this film. Again, very low stakes, centralised on the family while introducing Cillian Murphy's character, and then that little community later on with a guy from Gladiator there, and then that one group of people around the boats as well who seemingly were evil. But aside from that, still very low stakes. They were just trying to survive. But even though I do want to know more about where these creatures have come from and how all this occurred, I think it makes sense they continued to just focus on it being a small contained story like that instead of branching out too far. Now, the way they solved the problem at the end of this was almost similar to the first, but on a larger scale. They managed to tap that hearing aid into the radio station, so now anybody with a radio can turn it on and fuck with these creatures. My one thing is, that is not problem solved, because as soon as that hearing aid runs out of battery, that weapon goes away. So either they need to constantly put a new battery in that hearing aid, or they won't be able to rely on that when the third film comes out. If they are making a third one, I've heard they are, I hope they are, I would love to see more of this story and where it's going to go. I also like the way they introduced Cillian Murphy's character. You know, he's the polar opposite of them. They're a family that's lost their dad, he's a dad that's lost their entire family, so he fits like a missing jigsaw piece to their puzzle, and it's a cool new group we get to see survive this horrible situation. I'm assuming if they do make a third one, it's going to involve them getting on a boat and going somewhere. I have no idea where they're going to go, but I do know now that these things cannot swim, so if you can find a little island somewhere with resources, it's probably the safest place. You might even be able to make some noise. And yeah, just once again, you have to tip your hat to the direction, the writing, the acting performances, all top quality. I actually love the cinematography in these movies. They do a very good job choosing their camera shots, what angles they're going to be from, when they're going to pan, when they're going to stay on something. Top quality direction throughout these films, and I do believe it's the guy that was playing the original father that we saw in the flashback in the first scene of this movie who writes and directs them, so much credit to that guy. He's very talented. And as a lover of the post-apocalyptic genre in general, it's just nice to be introduced to yet another movie franchise set in that world, which is done incredibly well, and I really hope they make A Quiet Place Part 3, and I will for sure react to it if and when they do. If you've liked this video, click like, subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, ring the bell to be notified as to when they drop. If there's anything you want to talk about, comment down below, and share this around to anyone you think might appreciate it or want to watch these reactions along with us. My Patreon link is down in the description. If you become a patron, you get access to my blog, you get access to these reactions I put on YouTube a month and a half in advance, and you also get access to full-length versions of everything I react to. So consider becoming a patron, it helps me and my channel out so much, and until next time, I have been BA, peace.